Hello, and welcome to another video by ES Repair. I am your host, Mr. Fixit. In this video, I'm going to show you the changes about the creator's update that was released back in the spring. The next one's not due to roll out until probably this fall, which I estimate probably November when they'll roll the next one out. Now, this one here, I'm going to show you everything that they've changed. There's a lot of new stuff that they've added. One of the things that they did, for those of you who like to draw, wouldn't it be nice to draw it in 3D? Now, they have a program added called Paint 3D. Now, Paint 3D allows you to create 3D objects from scratch or modify someone else's creation. You can easily change colors, textures, or turn a 2D picture into a 3D object with a click. Now, this is not a program that I use. I'm not much of an artist, but I know many of you out there are and like to draw. So this would be a pretty cool app for you to try it out. Now, if you need some drawing inspiration, there's an online community website called Remix 3D. Now here you can see this is a preview since I'm not a member, but you can create all your challenges, 3D objects. You can also see other people's designs and what they created. You can even take their designs and modify it if you like. And there are dozens of them on here that you can choose. You can also share your artist work with the online website. Now, you can learn tips, tricks from the pros, check out what others have created, and you can share your own creations to the community. Cortana received an upgrade to become a better personal digital assistant. And there's a lot of things that she can do now. A few of the things that she can do now is she can help keep track of your appointments, your reminders, set the alarm clock. She can check on road conditions if you're traveling. She can check the weather, traffic reports, even flight delays. If you need a timer for a recipe or something that you're baking or cooking, she can do timers. If you're trying to look for something on your computer, you can't find that document or photo on your computer, she will help you find it. She can even create lists of things to do. A lot of people like to create a list of things that they need to do. She can help you do that. She can even tell you facts, flights, sports. Even if you have a package going through UPS or FedEx or the USPS, she can help you track those packages. These are among the few things that they added to Cortana. So that would come in very handy for the people who are needing to get the information they're looking for. Now, if you play a lot of games, Windows 10 now has Beam built in to allow gamers to live stream in real time with other gamers. This is through the Xbox Live feed that you have on your computer. And this has been a new feature that was added recently. This was in the creators update. So a lot of you gamers out there that can now live stream your games with your other gamer friends online. One of the other features that they've added to Windows 10 in the creators update is ebooks. Like the Kindles and other e-readers that you have. Well, Windows Store also has ebooks as well, which you'll find up here at the top. Now, you'll find a lot of the latest ebooks, your top books, new books, feature collections, and you can even keep track of your books that you've purchased. You can choose from New York Times bestsellers in fiction, nonfiction. You can also look through business books. These are all the new books that you can look through. These are the new arrivals. These are blockbuster books. If you like to read those kinds of books, they have those here too. They also have other kind of books that you may be interested in, even collections like pets, modern history, free classics. And you can choose the categories, biographies, memoirs, arts, entertainment, young adult, mysteries and thrillers. And when you purchase one of these books, you'll be able to open it and read that book in Microsoft Edge. Now, Microsoft Edge replaced Internet Explorer in 2015 to better compete with Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. The latest Creators update gives Edge an upgrade. You can now install extensions, and you have to go to the Windows Store to get these extensions. And there's not many here, but there's a few that you can use. Everything ranging from ad block, mouse gestures, turn off the lights, which allows you to focus on what you're reading and blackens out everything else. You also have other ones for Norton's Identity Safe and Keeper, which keeps passwords and stuff. These are just a few of the extensions that you can now add to Microsoft Edge. Now, another thing that they've added is that many users have multiple tabs open for different websites, which can be a clutter when you have several tabs open. Now, I've seen some people's computers will have 10, 15 of these tabs open because they are multitasking. Now, if you have a lot of these tabs that you don't need right away, what you can do is click on this icon, and this icon will set all those tabs aside and open up a new one. Then this way you can do whatever you need to do, and you don't have all the clutter of the open tabs at the top. They are now kept over here on the left corner on this icon, and this will show you all the tabs that you have set aside. And you can easily switch between them and restore those tabs that you've set aside. Another thing that they've added to Microsoft Edge is the Preview tab. Now down here, when you go down here, you see a preview when you put your cursor on a program that's currently running. You see a little preview. Well, Microsoft Edge also has this capability. If you click this icon here, which shows the arrow pointing down, you'll see a preview of all the tabs that you currently have open, and then you can easily switch between them. Now, this doesn't have a lot to do with Microsoft Edge. This is pretty much like Outlook. If you use Outlook.com to handle your email accounts, you're going to notice something has changed and added. So let me go ahead and I will sign in, and I will show you what they've changed. Now, of course, you're not going to see any emails in here because I do not use Outlook Mail. But you're going to notice, for those of you who do use Outlook.com to handle your emails, you'll notice this section now. It's called the Focused. Now, the Focused handles all your emails that need your attention. For instance, people that you have conversations with the most, people who are on your contacts list, they will all show up in the focused list. Everything else will show up in the other list. Now, one of the other things that you'll notice, if you're in Microsoft Edge, you'll notice this. You may notice this icon right here, which looks like a jigsaw puzzle piece. What this does is, if you come across a website, sometimes Microsoft Edge will block a plugin. And what this does, it shows you if there's anything missing on the website. And you can click on here, and it will show you what it's being blocked. And if you trust a plugin, which this is Adobe Flash, then you can choose Always Allow. Or if you just need it temporarily, you can choose Allow Once. Now, Windows 10 does have some other new features. Mobile Hotspot, which allows your computer to share its internet connection among other devices via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Now, for this to work, your computer would have to have a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi. It depends on the configuration. If you're using the Wi-Fi, then in order to share your wireless connection, your internet, you would have to use Bluetooth. Or unless you're connected using Ethernet, then you can use the Wi-Fi. And this allows you to create a mobile hotspot from your device. One of the other features that they added is the Microsoft Wi-Fi. Microsoft Wi-Fi is a new app that allows you to connect to Microsoft's pay-as-you-go Wi-Fi networks while you travel. If you're on the go and you need a Wi-Fi connection or internet connection, Microsoft does have some Wi-Fi networks. It's not clear as to where the locations are, but you can go to their Wi-Fi websites and it will show you where they're currently present. You can choose to sign into your Microsoft account and use one of their services if you choose. Paid Wi-Fi and Cellular is another addition to the new Windows 10. Now, you can use your cellular data plans, which your device does have to have a SIM card and the ability to communicate with cellular providers. You also have to have a SIM card. Now, if your computer does have one, you can use this to connect to cellular plans. You can also do Wi-Fi. If you're in an area that has paid Wi-Fi services, you can use this to do that as well. And you can also check your balances for those plans. Phone Companion is another new feature that was added to the Windows 10 Creators Update. What this does is allows you to connect your phone through Windows, Android, or an iPhone and sync all your data. All you have to do is plug your phone in, select the device that it is, if it's an iPhone or an iPad, an Android, or the Windows phone. And when you select it, you can choose everything that you need to set up to synchronize all your data. Windows Defender was upgraded to Windows Defender Security Center. Now, this is one of the new features that they added. It connects to the health of your computer, shows you if everything is correct and protected. As you can see, it shows a green check mark showing that I do have virus and threat protection. It shows that my computer is performing as it should. There's no issues being detected. You can also check your firewall. It shows that the firewall is being protected. Even your apps and browser controls. These are all the recommendations that I have set for my computer when it comes to apps and browser controls. Now, if you have a family, you also have family options that you can set up to control what your children can see and not see on the internet, or what they can do with the computer while they're signed in. And you can check on all of them, and it tells you the overall health. And this is one of the new features that they've added to Windows 10. Now, this concludes this video. As I said, this is the most recent changes that were made to Windows 10 in the Spring Creators Update. The next one's not due till probably sometime in the fall, which I estimate it's going to be around November. So be on the lookout for that. Well, I'm your host, Mr. Fix-It. Thank you for watching.